Kindly bow your head in prayer. Dear God, we come before you today with grateful hearts for this opportunity to gather together as a school community. We ask you for your blessings upon this event and upon each and every person here today. As we begin this program, we pray that you will guide our thoughts, words and actions. May everything we do be done with love, kindness and respect for one another. We ask for your strength and wisdom as we learn, grow and connect with one another during this special time. May we be open to new experiences and ideas, and may we always strive for excellence in all that we do. We also pray for those who are unable to be with us today. May they feel your presence and love wherever they are. We offer this prayer in your holy name. Amen.
It is indeed an honor for me to welcome our guests. Mr. Nigavekar completed his schooling at the Loyola High School, Pashan, Pune. He is a partner and executive vice president of innovations at Whitespace Healthcare Consulting. Mr. Nigavekar has extensive industry experience of over 25 years and is a management graduate in marketing. Mrs. Nigavekar completed her schooling at the St. Helena's High School, Pune. She is a qualified clinical nutritionist, chief dietitian, and pregnancy fitness educator working at the Oyster and Pearl chain of hospitals. Mrs. Pallavi is a double postgraduate, one in nutrition from Nigavekar, Mumbai, and in health sciences from the University of Pune. We welcome you, dear Mr. and Mrs. Nigavekar. Kindly accept these gifts as a token of our love and appreciation. We welcome Mr. Kapil Raut, Sports Officer, PNC. Kindly accept these gifts as a token of our love and appreciation. We welcome Sister Mark Fernandez, Superior of the Pashan community. It is indeed an honor to have you with us this morning. Dear Sister Mark, kindly accept these tokens of our love.
We now request Sister Antoinette to kindly address the school.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, officials of Pune Municipal Corporation, our chief guests, Mr. and Mrs. Nigavekar, our manager, Sister Mark Fernandez, our sisters, officials from Education Department, Mr. Raut, Kapil Raut. On behalf of St.Joseph High School, Pashan, Pune, it is my great honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to this significant G-20 mock meeting. We at St. Joseph High School are immensely honored and proud to host this gathering of budding leaders and visionaries who are shaping the course of our country and of our world. Today, we are gathered here to engage in meaningful dialogue, exchange ideas, and foster collaboration. It is an occasion that embodies the spirit of cooperation, where leaders with diverse backgrounds and perspectives come together to creatively and caringly tackle the pressing issues our world facing in these challenging times. Within these walls, we are not just delegates, we are ambassadors of change, catalysts of progress, and custodians of the future. The challenges we encounter are complex and interdependent, spanning economic, social, and environmental spheres. Yes, it is through open dialogue and collective action that we can strive towards sustainable solutions. As we embark on this journey of fruitful deliberation, let us embrace the principles that define G20, namely inclusivity, transparency, and cooperation. Each member nation has a unique and significant role to play, and a precious and a valuable contribution to make, and together we have the power to shape policies that can uplift the lives of billions. I am confident that the knowledge and expertise presented in this room will spark innovative ideas, breakthrough, and collaboration that will transcend borders and impact generations to come. Let us seize this opportunity to lay the foundation for a brighter, more inclusive, and resilient world. To the youth of today, the leaders of tomorrow, I encourage you to actively participate in this mock meeting, for your voice matters. Your insight, your passion, and your determination can chart a new course, harnessing the potential within each of you to create a better tomorrow for everyone. Once again, welcome to this remarkable gathering. May your deliberation be fruitful and interaction inspiring, and our outcomes transformative. Let us embrace the power of unity and dialogue, and may this mock meeting serve as a testimony to our commitment towards a prosperous and harmonious global community. Thank you, and I wish you all a truly memorable and productive G20 mock meeting. God bless us all and our effort as
A very good morning to everyone present here. The Group of 20 or G20 is the premier forum for international economic cooperation. It brings together the world's important countries to discuss and coordinate on issues related to global economic growth and stability. The G20 was established in 1999 as a platform for finance ministers and central bank governments to discuss international financial issues. The 2008 G20 Washington DC Summit was the first meeting of G20 leaders. The G20 has since expanded its agenda to include trade, sustainable development, health, education, agriculture, energy, environment, climate change, and anti-corruption. The members of G20 are Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Republic of Korea, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, United Kingdom, United States, and the European Union. The G20 summit is held annually under the leadership of a rotating presidency. India holds the presidency of the G20 from 1st December 2022 to 30th November 2023. As one of the fastest growing major economies, India has a significant role to play. The G20 logo reflects growth amidst challenges and draws inspiration from the vibrant colors of India's national flag. India will have the opportunity to shape the global agenda and promote its priorities. By sharing its experiences with other G20 countries, India can help other economies adopt similar policies that can spur growth and development. The G20 plays a pivotal role in shaping and strengthening global architecture. St.Joseph Pashan proudly presents the modern G20 summit.
हम G20 शिखर सम्मेलन में आपका स्वागत करते हैं। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, one earth, one family, one future is the topic for the G20 2023. Education as a priority in the G20 agenda was included during the Argentine presidency in 2018. At this year's G20 Education Ministers meeting on 28 June in Pune, India will discuss making tech-enabled learning more inclusive, qualitative and collaborative at every level. This meeting will further pave the way for India to showcase our achievements in tech-enabled learning and also help other developing nations build education systems that are more inclusive, open and resilient. Similarly, there may be some technology-enabled learning practices in other G20 countries that India can learn from and make the best use of for our education systems. Ultimately, the hope is that this meeting will pave the way and offer innovative solutions for making tech-enabled learning more inclusive, qualitative and collaborative at every level of education at the global level. I now invite the USA representative to share her thoughts on this topic. Arati Prabhakar has been the Science and Technology Advisor to the President of the United States from 2022 onwards. Welcome, USA.
Honorable Chair, I congratulate you on the exceptional achievements you have made in tech-enabled learning, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. In the United States of America, we are dedicated to strengthening research, promoting innovation, and fostering richer collaboration and partnerships. We recognize that groundbreaking discoveries and advancements are often the result of collective effort, shared knowledge, and diverse perspectives. To foster collaboration, we actively seek out partnerships among researchers, academic institutions, industry leaders, and government agencies. By joining forces, we can pool resources, expertise, and facilities to tackle complex challenges and drive innovation forward. Through collaborative research projects, we aim to generate new knowledge, uncover novel insights, and develop groundbreaking technologies that have a lasting effect on society. We also place great value on interdisciplinary collaboration. By bringing together experts from various disciplines, we encourage cross-pollination of ideas, leading to innovative solutions that transcend traditional boundaries. We promote interdisciplinary research centers, conferences, and workshops, creating spaces for fruitful exchange and fostering a cultural collaboration. Furthermore, we believe in the power of international collaboration. We actively engage with researchers and institutions worldwide, recognizing that global challenges require global solutions. By partnering with international counterparts, we gain access to diverse perspectives, cultures, expertise, enriching our research endeavors and driving innovation to a global scale. Online education has been growing rapidly in the United States of America. According to a report by Babson Survey Research Group, the number of students taking at least one online course in the fall of 2019 reached 6.9 million, representing a 3.9% increase over the previous year. In K-12 education sector, the technology has been increasing rapidly. As of 2020, around 95% of US public schools had internet access and 76% of classrooms had a fixed or mobile computing device available for instruction. The usage of e-learning platforms has seen significant growth. For example, as of 2021, Google Classroom, a popular online management system, has over 150 million active users worldwide. Massive open online courses, or MOOCs, have gained popularity as a form of online education. Coursera, one of the leading MOOC providers, reported having more than 82 million learners worldwide as of early 2021. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 and 2021 led to a surge in remote learning. At its peak, around 93% of households with school-age children reported some sort of distance learning in the United States of America. Investments in educational technology, commonly referred to as EdTech, have been increasing. In 2020, EdTech companies in the United States of America raised a record of $2.2 billion in venture capital funding. Despite the growth of tech-enabled learning, access disciplinaries still exist. Not all students have equal access to necessary technology or reliable internet connections, which can hinder their ability to fully participate in online education. In addition to collaboration, we promote open access to research findings and data. By making research accessible, we facilitate the dissemination of knowledge, enabling research to build upon existing work and accelerate the pace of innovation. We embrace transparency, believing that shared information and collaboration leads to faster and more impactful advancements. Through strengthening research, promoting innovation, and fostering collaboration and partnership, we strive to position the United States of America at the forefront of scientific and technological progress. Together we forge meaningful alliances, leverage collective expertise, and drive innovation to address societal challenges and shape a better future. Moreover, we actively promote open access to research findings and data, fostering transparency and facilitating the dissemination of knowledge. This approach fuels innovation by enabling researchers to build upon existing work, leading to new breakthroughs and advancements. By strengthening research and promoting collaborative innovation, we strive to position the United States of America at the forefront of scientific and technological progress. Together we forge meaningful partnerships, leverage collective expertise, and drive innovation to address societal challenges and shape a better future. Collaboration is also the core of our approach. We believe that by breaking down silos and fostering interdisciplinary collaboration, we can tackle complex challenges more effectively. We encourage partnerships between academia, industry, and government, as well as international collaborations to leverage diverse perspectives and expertise. By sharing knowledge, resources, and best practices, we can accelerate the pace of innovation and achieve greater outcomes. In conclusion, we are committed to strengthening research, promoting innovation, and fostering collaborations in the United States of America. By investing in research, encouraging innovation, and facilitating collaboration, we can position ourselves as global leaders in science and technology and discovery. Together we can drive innovation and change and build a prosperous future for our nation and the entire world. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, USA. I now invite the panelists to enter the discussion.
Honorable Chair, I would like to add to the USA. We would like to express some concerns regarding certain aspects of tech-enabled learning in the United States and over-reliance on online learning. Some of our officials and educators raise concerns about an over-reliance on online learning, particularly in the context of young children. We believe that face-to-face interactions and teacher-led instructions are crucial for comprehensive learning and social development. When it comes to equity and accessibility, we would like to highlight concerns about the digital divide in the United States, particularly in disadvantaged communities. Critics argue that unequal access to technology and reliable internet connectivity may exacerbate educational disparities, hindering inclusivity and equal opportunities for all learners.
Thank you, China, for expressing your concerns.
Honorable Chair, I would like to congratulate China on the successful endeavors that they have undertaken so far. ICET is a cooperative platform established by Germany and China to promote international cooperation in educational technology. It serves as a forum for exchanging ideas, sharing best practices, and fostering collaboration among countries to enhance the quality, inclusivity, and collaboration in tech-enabled learning. ICET facilitates partnerships between organizations, institutions, and governments to jointly develop and implement innovative educational technology projects. Due to this, Germany hopes to collaborate with China and expand more about this and how it could be improved in our next bilateral meeting. Also, Deutsche Welle is our international broadcaster which has launched educational initiatives to support tech-enabled learning globally. One notable example is the Learning by Ear program, which provides educational radio content in different languages to promote learning opportunities, particularly in regions with limited access to technology.
Thank you, Germany. The G20 members acknowledge and appreciate your efforts.
South Africa is implementing various approaches to tech-enabled learning. For example, flipped classrooms. In this method of learning, students go to the online material and pre-recorded lectures before class. In the classroom, more time is devoted towards interactive activities, discussions, and problem solving. This promotes active learning and interacting with the material. Next up, we have virtual labs. Virtual labs stimulate lab-like environments and experiments through digital platforms. It allows students to engage in hands-on STEM activities without requiring any lab equipment. Mobile learning leverages smartphones and tablets to deliver content and facilitate communication in remote areas. But we still face problems in rural areas. Thus, we ask other member nations to provide their input to further the education in South Africa.
In 2020, the economic contribution of the tech sector in Australia totaled 167 billion Australian dollars. The largest proportion of this came from businesses in other sectors adopting technology. Digital skills and technology are increasingly a component of everyday work. By giving children this early exposure and engagement through the curriculum, we are helping them to engage in future employment opportunities. This aims that children are more innovative and imaginative. Australia is also teaching students to emerge in tech through certain programs. For example, the National Lending Library. This program supports integration of the latest digital tech in school. Basically, it enables teachers to borrow particular technology for free, and it comes with lesson plans which is mapped back to the Australian curriculum. This program is even applicable to remote areas, otherwise they might not have access to such a rising tech. We extend this program to member nations.
Honourable Chair, I would like to add that complementary to Australia, the UK has a platform which supports children from remote and disadvantaged backgrounds. UK Reads focuses directly on the children impacted by illiteracy in the country. This initiative provides these children access to suitable, fun and engaging free books so that every child has the strongest chance to reach their full potential. Almost 400,000 children do not own a single book, and 1 in 5 struggle to read and write. These numbers are continuously growing, and children from low-income families are the most at risk of illiteracy. This platform has proven beneficial. 95% of children have felt a positive impact from attending, and 82% of teachers can see increased literacy, enjoyment, and confidence.
Honourable Chair, to add to US's project with the aim of fostering in children the ability to use information in today's digital age and to provide education that is optimized individually for each child by utilizing information and communications technology. The Japanese government initiated the GIGA School program. This plan started in the fiscal year 2019 and was originally intended to last March 2024 to equip elementary and junior high schools with computer devices and high-speed communications network. This plan, however, had to be accelerated and be moved up by 3 years due to COVID. As a result, from this April, nearly all schools in Japan started providing a learning environment where every student has an ICT device. We hope to collaborate with the US and discuss this in our bilateral meeting.
Thank you, Japan. We look forward to discussing more on this venture with you. Honorable Chair, we would like to supplement on the United States. Differentiated learning is supported by technology and has considerable potential, but is rarely used, largely due to lack of appropriate teacher education and other resources. Brazil has been moving at a swift pace to incorporate tech-led interventions to make education more inclusive and collaborative. We extend this program to member support.
Honorable Chair, previously mentioned USA, our information and communications technology can be efficient for Brazil's plan in globalizing. We would like to extend this offer to Brazil and would appreciate continued discussions in our trilateral meeting.
These technologies are not yet implemented but have a great potential for schools. France is the leading way with 2 interesting projects. IntelliQuiz is a 2D and a 3D quiz that looks just like a video game but is actually an adaptive educational quiz. The software learns the child's interests and the types of mistakes they make and then adapts its content continually through web searches. France is the leader in real-time 3D animation adapted to schools. AnimaKit offers a software that enables you to create an animated character on screen and direct its speech and movement. The character follows your speech and movement. Honorable Chair, we would like to extend these resources to Brazil and we hope to discuss it in our next trilateral meeting.
Thank you, Japan and France. We are willing to continue further discussions in our trilateral meeting.
In order to broaden access and inclusivity, Canada hopes to discover and respond to student learning preferences and enhance the accessibility of courses through the use of learning analytics, registration and retention data, and accessibility tracking. We are developing an evaluation process to support the approval of new online courses, structured methods for preparing and supporting faculty, teaching online courses, and a process and cycle for evaluating and maintaining current online courses. Furthermore, expansion of online courses to provide access for students who have barriers to attending university or campus, and by offering courses to students who will transfer or relocate to universities and students in international exchange programs is also needed.
We are willing to discuss this topic in our next bilateral meeting.
Esteemed Chair, I respectfully wish to draw your attention to several issues pertaining to countries such as Canada and the United States. Drastic funding cuts by the state have created a distressing defect in school funding across America. In Canada, significant challenges hinder progress. Limited access to technology, inadequate professional development opportunities, a lack of emphasis on inclusive and universal design for learning, and insufficient integration of technology throughout the curriculum leave them ill-prepared for meaningful global collaborations.
Thank you, Russia, for bringing these concerns to our notice.
Honorable Chair, I would like to draw your attention to the most pressing concern in Turkey at the moment. The increase and rapid change in information technology necessitated the restructuring of social institutions. Naturally, educational institutions were among the most affected by this process. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020, Turkey has closed down schools several times and has been using hybrid classes. Although the government provided a total of 500,000 tablets to children, it seemed that this was far too few to meet the demand. Furthermore, the capacity for concurrent use of IT education platform is limited to 1 million users. The Minister of National Education declared at the opening education year 2020-2021 that 1.5 million children were unable to access this online system.
Adding on to Turkey, I would like to express that we, Argentina, are also suffering from a similar issue, that is, poor technological facilities, especially for education. Lack of internet connectivity was one of the major factors that drove 1 in 4 primary school students to abandon their school. Also, an overwhelming majority of students, that is 80%, do not have computers. Many policies were also implemented to tackle this crisis, but we still have some issues with the spread of technology throughout the country. I look out for some input from other member nations on this issue.
Thank you, Argentina, for highlighting these great issues. We assure you that the G20 members will work together to review this.
Honorable Chair, Saudi Arabia is committed to supporting Argentina and Turkey advancement, recognizing the importance of education as a catalyst for personal growth and national development. We are embracing digital transformation in education to enhance learning outcomes and prepare students for the digital age. Initiatives include providing access to online education resources and promoting e-learning platforms. We as a nation have demonstrated its willingness to engage in collaborative efforts and partnerships with other nations to address various global challenges.
The Italian government launched the Digital School Plan in 2015, which aims to promote the use of technology in schools and enhance digital skills among students and teachers. It includes initiatives such as providing schools with digital devices, initiatives such as supporting the development of digital content, and offering professional development programs for educators. We look forward to discuss this collaboration with the US at our next bilateral meeting.
The collaborations between the United States and Italy on technology-based products have been instrumental in driving economic growth. Collaborations between America and Italian companies have led to advancements in fields such as software, development, robotics, and renewable energy. These collaborations not only strengthen economic ties, but also foster cultural exchange, promote technological progress, and contribute to the global technological ecosystem.
Honorable Chair, I would like to add to this point. According to a study published by the marketing consultant firm AppsFlyer, we, the United Mexican States, are the biggest mobile app market in Latin America. Application downloads grew 30% during 2021 compared to the previous year. Apart from this, we are a large and developing middle-income market, making information and communication technology products and services a best prospect industry sector. As in the United States, the ICT sector is extraordinarily dynamic and diverse. We see opportunities for US companies in the following subsectors: cybersecurity, mobile payments, and mobile app.
Honorable Chair, the European Union and Mexico have reached an agreement in principle on the main trade parts of a new European Union-Mexico Association Agreement. The new agreement replaces a previous deal between the European Union and Mexico from the year 2000. Trade relations between the European Union and Mexico are governed by the trade pillar of the year 2000 agreement, known as European Union-Mexico Economic Partnership, also referred to as the Global Agreement. The bilateral agreement for S&T cooperation between the EC and the National Council of Science and Technology was signed in the year 2004 and came into force in the year 2005. Within the framework of the agreement, both sides endeavor to develop common principles and adequate framework conditions needed to create a level playing field for researchers from Mexico and the European Union to cooperate with each other on the basis of trust. We are looking forward to collaborating with Mexico in this aspect.
Honorable Chair, in 1997, we, the United Mexican States, became the first country in Latin America to sign an economic partnership, political coordination and cooperation agreement, that is, a global agreement with the European Union. This agreement came into force in the year 2000 and covers political dialogue, trade relations and cooperation. Similarly, the global agreement's trade provisions later developed into a comprehensive free trade agreement covering trade in goods and trade in services. These provisions came into force in October 2000 and 2001 respectively.
Honorable Chair, I congratulate the US on its success in the field of education. Complementing the idea put forth on the use of ICT for education, I would like to express my views further. It is worth pointing out that access to ICT is a necessary condition, but itself is not enough. In Argentina, MINCIT shows the key role of RDTR for achieving a prosperous, equitable society. This is a complementary policy with the idea of using ICT. We look forward to a collaboration with the US on this venture.
Adding to that, the collaborations between the USA and Argentina on technology-based products have been mutually beneficial and transformative. Collaborative efforts have resulted in advancements in software development, healthcare technologies, and sustainable energy solutions. These collaborations not only enhance economic ties, but also promote knowledge exchange, cultural understanding, and the development of cutting-edge technologies that address global challenges.
Annyeonghaseyo. Honorable Chair, we, the Republic of Korea, have an open market economy and have adapted to an export-oriented economic strategy to fuel our economy. The main European Union exports to South Korea are automobiles, equipment for semiconductors, medicine, etc. The main imports from South Korea to the European Union are ships, automobile parts, mobile phones, and many more. Honorable Chair, bilateral trade between the European Union and the Republic of Korea remains highly concentrated in the industrial sectors that represented about 95.9% of total bilateral trade in the year 2021. Sectors including machinery and appliances 33.9%, transport equipment 18.9%, and chemicals 15.1%. We would appreciate the Republic of Korea's collaboration in this field, as it would remove tariffs and other trade barriers and make it easier for companies on both sides to export and import.
Thank you. We hope that you may be able to extend this agreement to other member countries in the near future. I now call upon Saudi Arabia to discuss lending their support and resources on the underlying venture.
Honorable Chair, Saudi Arabia has made significant strides in enhancing its e-learning platform following the COVID-19 pandemic, ensuring seamless access to quality education and fostering a technologically advanced learning environment for its students.
along with investing in e-learning platforms, online courses, to enhance the access of quality education, the government has also supported the growth of educational technology startups and innovations in the education sector. We are actively promoting international collaborations, opening doors to partnerships that foster mutual growth and cultural understanding on a global scale. Saudi Arabia would like to extend our support to any member countries and we are open to collaborations. Thank you, Saudi Arabia, for your ability. I would also like to add that the UK and India have signed an agreement to collaborate on science and innovation. I now invite James Cleverly, representing UK, to expound more about the underlying agreement.
Honorable Chair, thank you for this opportunity. It is worth noting that this agreement will remove red tape standing in the way of major collaborations while unleashing a raft of new joint research schemes aiming to deliver progress on some of the biggest issues facing the world, including climate change and pandemic preparedness through artificial intelligence and machine learning. India will also be named as a partner for the UK's International Science Partnership Fund, carrying forward the UK-India Science Partnership built through the Newton Bhabha Fund. India is rapidly building on its phenomenal software and innovation sectors to become a global powerhouse in science and technology. With our extensive trading and global issues from green technology and agri-tech to biosecurity and pandemic preparedness, we have a very strong platform for deepening research and collaboration.
Thank you, UK. We hope to discuss this further in our bilateral meeting.
Honorable Chair, I would like to congratulate India on their successful e-learning programs like Diksha. By taking inspiration from this and similar programs from other member countries, two experimental projects have been tried out in some French schools. The first is Open Digital Education, ODE, which is an interactive digital pedagogical platform accessible to teachers, students and parents. ODE started as a local project and is now being used by 450,000 students in France. You can contact students and even email parents from this platform. Honorable Chair, we would like to discuss a future collaboration between India and France on this venture of online learning program.
Thank you, France. We look forward to discussing this with you in our bilateral meeting. On this note, I would like to highlight that India proposes to build on and carry forward the deliberations held under past presidencies and address the problems that are preventing the full transformational potential of education from being realized. In line with this spirit, priority areas have been identified for deliberation. We would like to encourage collaboration between people, industries and societies in the quest for widening the horizons of knowledge and using it for the good of humankind.
Honorable Chair, we would like to congratulate India on their successful, innovative programs to fulfill the common goal of the G-20 of making tech-enabled learning more inclusive, qualitative and collaborative at every level. We wish you well for all your upcoming endeavors in every field.
Thank you, Italy. We appreciate your felicitations. UNESCO defines literacy as the ability to identify, understand, interpret, create, communicate, compute, and use printed materials associated with varying contexts. Literacy is more than the ability to just read and write. It involves the knowledge, skills, the abilities, the competencies that enable individuals to develop their full knowledge and potential and participate fully in society. Numeracy encompasses the ability to use mathematical understanding and skills to meet the demands of day-to-day living in complex social settings. I now invite Kapil Raut, who is representing Brazil in today's summit. Kapil Raut has been the Brazil Minister of Education since January 2023.
Honorable Chair, we congratulate you on your continuous efforts at maintaining your literacy and numeracy levels with the rising population and your expertise in providing free primary education. We place before you a Brazilian vision for the foundational literacy and numeracy. Brazil's vision is to enable children to become independent and engaged readers and writers. We are working towards enabling the transition from learning to read, to reading to learn, and from learning to write, to writing for academic success and pleasure. Brazil faces certain challenges in achieving this vision. Some of the challenges are as follows. Once students fall behind on literacy and numeracy, they tend to maintain flat learning curves for years. There is lethargy in acting on this crisis on a priority basis. Brazil strives to ensure an adequate teacher population to satisfy this basic student-teacher ratio. There is difficulty in transitioning the assessment methods in our grading system from summatives and tests that grade Rotary skills to one that is formative. In 2018, the World Bank estimated that it would take Brazil more than 260 years to reach the OECD average proficiency in teaching and more than 75 years in mathematics. However, we, Brazil, have exceeded all expectations to prove that we have enough resources and the will to achieve everything we wanted. Thus, we have considered and stressed upon the following to achieve our goal. Teachers are the key. Their careers are being structured to attract talent, to incentivize good practices, and to punish poor performances. Teachers are slowly but steadily receiving help to relieve them of their non-teaching tasks to improve attendance. School administrators are ensuring that teachers get adequate support. Teachers are not being left alone to deal with complex student problems. In Brazil, students view their teachers positively and perceive them to be enthusiastic. According to the evidence from PISA, this is strongly related to higher student outcomes at schools in Brazil. The reform of Ensino Médio, which is a non-mandatory standardized Brazilian exam, which evaluates high school students in Brazil, is a great Brazilian success. It offers students a greater choice of subjects and needs to be taken forward. The EN is the most important exam of this kind in Brazil, with more than 8.6 million registered candidates a few years ago. Collaborations and valuable inputs from countries are appreciated. Brazil has taken into account the World Development Report. We are to distill our own experiences, copy and adapt what works, and stop what does not. A majority of scientific publishing occurs in English, and even when published in subscription-free journals may not be available to non-English speakers. In Brazil, Portuguese is a dominant language. We are offering all students and employers documents and projects in various languages. We are promoting inclusion in languages so students can perform their best in their own language. And non-English speakers, exchange students, and natives can perform just as well. I appeal to the G-20 partners to speak amongst themselves in multiple languages and should lead an effort to ensure scientific content becomes available in as many languages as possible, including Portuguese. Brazil's people are energetic, active, and interested in learning about people, objects, and events around them. They actively seek to make meaning of their experiences, and their capacities continuously evolve. Brazil is providing its children with facilities to develop those skills, opportunities to explore the environment, engage in experimentation, and ask questions and search for answers. These hands-on experiences help them to understand how things work, and in this way, each child can reconstruct his or her own understanding of the world. The G-20 partners came together agree on the need for hassle-free travel for researchers attending international meetings or engage in international collaborations. PRESEL has undertaken wide efforts to strengthen evaluation infrastructures at school and tertiary levels. At institutional levels, educators need to support to engage more actively and more in monitoring and evaluating data for school and professional improvement, as well as with student formative assessments that drive classroom learning. Since Pashan's first participating in PISA, PRESEL has maintained student performances in reading and with an average score of 413 points in 2018 compared to an OECD level of 487. This is a positive given that PISA 2018 sample covered 65% of 15-year-olds in Brazil, up from 53% in 2000. However, growth in upper secondary attainment between 2009 and 2019 exceeded the OECD average growth with that of 30 equivalent. Strengthening student performance for all emerged as a common policy priority across several OECD countries in 2014, with a particular focus on raising achievement among low performers. Analysis shows that this is both a key challenge and a priority for Brazil. From 2000 to 2018, Brazil expanded educational participation considerably while successfully maintaining stable reading performances and increasing mathematics performances in PISA by an average of 4.6 points every 3 years. In science, Brazil reduced the share of low performers by 5.6% a few years ago. Efforts to enhance performances must continue, however, as important challenges remain. The COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated the persistent challenges facing Brazil's education system of learning outcomes. Brazil continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic and works to recover from what has been over 2 years of institutional closures and remote learning for many students. Both immediate priorities and long-term structural reforms must be considered. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
In our efforts to enhance inclusivity, we prioritize accessibility. We understand that learners with disabilities may face unique challenges, so we actively promote closed captioning, transcripts, and screen reader compatibility to ensure all learners can fully participate in online educational experiences. Recognizing the growth of technology, use early learning settings, the U.S. Department of Education and U.S. Department of Health and Human Services collaborated in the development of early learning and educational technology policy briefs to promote developmentally appropriate use of technology in homes and early learning settings. The guidance will help those who care for nearly 36 million children from birth to age 8 make wise decisions about media use and provide core guiding principles for families and early educators on the use of technology with young children. The brief includes a call to action for researchers and media and app developers, highlighting topics for further research and encouraging the development of research-based products.
Out of 57 countries assessed in the Progress in International Reading Literacy Study, which tested the reading ability of 400,000 students globally in 2021. Illiteracy among South African children rose from 78% in 2016 to 81%. The study showed that 81% of South African children could not read for comprehension in any of the country's 11 official languages. While we are taking multiple measures such as e-learning initiatives, digital courses and government policies, we appeal to other member nations to provide their input to further the education of the younger generation in South Africa.
The collaborations between the United States of America and South Africa in the case of literacy funding have played a crucial role in promoting education and combating illiteracy the initiatives and funding programs we have worked together to support educational institutions, develop literacy programs, and provide resources to enhance literacy skills. The partnership has facilitated the exchange of knowledge and best practices, empowering educationers and learners in South Africa. By prioritizing literacy funding, we have demonstrated our commitment to improving educational outcomes and empowering individuals through the power of literacy. Honorable Chair, I would like to acknowledge that we, Japan, provide scholarship programs to accept excellent human resources from foreign countries, including India, to Japan as international students to promote mutual understanding with foreign countries, to form people-to-people networks, to strengthen the education and research abilities of Japanese universities, and to make international intellectual contributions. We at Hiroshima Global Academy are following an international baccalaureate World School offering the diploma program to students of grade 11 and 12. This scheme can also be implemented for primary and secondary schools. We extend this scheme to South Africa with hope that we would like to discuss this in our bilateral meeting. Thank you, Japan, for this very generous offer. Similarly, I would like to invite James Cleverly to expand more on the support that the UK will be offering. Honourable Chair, we would like to bring to your notice a few strategies that can be implemented to increase numeracy in the context of member nations. Our main focus will remain on primary and lower secondary education, given our objective of ensuring that children learn the basics of literacy and numeracy as well as transferable skills. Our country has various strategies to ensure foundational literacy and numeracy, including in the context of blended learning. Some of these strategies were: our government introduced a formal screening check to assess students' decoding and word recognition skills in Year 1. This helped identify students who needed additional support in developing their literacy skills. We implemented various strategies to improve numeracy and literacy, such as the National Numeracy and National Literacy Strategies. These initiatives aim to enhance teaching methods, provide training for teachers, and offer targeted interventions for students who needed extra support. Honourable Chair, I would like to share some policies that we adopted in our country for improving our education system. We have a long history of providing tuition-free access to local schools and universities, which in turn helps us generate a qualified workforce. We also have a 12-year compulsory education system, due to which most of our citizens learn to read and write in Spanish. These policies have helped us achieve a literacy rate of 99.51%. We can help the nations that are yet striving to achieve literacy and numeracy by following similar methods. Our universities are interested in forming partnerships with US higher education institutions to teach Spanish and Latin American study courses to US students coming to study in our country. Our government has launched a program to promote academic and professional education for Argentines abroad. We look forward to cooperation from the US in this program.
South Africa is making great strides in order to help blended learning be successful. Such initiatives include embracing the use of open educational resources, which make digital learning material freely accessible. But with more than 80% of public schools being under-resourced and 90% of South Africa's homes not having access to internet, we humbly appeal to have a bilateral meeting with Australia in order to discuss improvements that could be added to our country to make tech-enabled learning more accessible.
Strong foundational literacy and numeracy skills are important because they're the building blocks for which children are able to engage with more advanced and complex topics such as STEM. Between 2008 and 2018, the proportion of Year 5 students who achieved at or above the minimum standard of reading and numeracy increased. Reading increased by 4 percentage points from 91 to 95%, whereas numeracy increased from 3 percentage points from 93 to 96%. The National Assessment Program, Literacy and Numeracy, is the only nationwide assessment for children's literacy and numeracy skills. It provides parents important insight on their child's progress at school and helps government and education authorities by making sure that young Australians achieve important reading and numeracy goals. This initiative gives intensive teaching support to schools, to government secondary schools who are at risk of finishing important literacy and numeracy schools which they will be needing for their future work and training. Honorable Chair, in line with this information, our extreme poverty rate is about 18%, and in these areas, school dropout rates, absenteeism and rate repeat are major issues for Mexican students. Hopefully, with increased funding and improved attention, our educational system will give all pupils the chance to get a top-notch education. To add to it, we are working towards the development of the numerical literacy, as our country is far below the rank. Adults in Mexico have low proficiency in literacy, numeracy, and problem solving in technology-rich environments compared to other countries. We would appreciate Brazil's invaluable assistance in developing the numerical literacy in Mexico.
PRESENT offers a platform to identify like-minded partners and research questions. PRESENT has proposed a mechanism to share information about specific research areas, participating institutions and resources we can share, and best practices for setting up collaborations. Moreover, we can create a list of best practices for setting up multi-partner collaborations across various G20 partners. G20 partners can identify key research areas in the immediate, medium and long term that are of interest and that partners can commit to researching.
Honorable Chair, Indonesia would like to conduct a discussion with Russia. Collaboration between the Russian Federation and Indonesia on improving technology infrastructure in schools and communities, ensure equitable access to devices, internet connectivity and digital resources. This includes exploring funding opportunities, implementing pilot projects and leveraging public-private partnerships to bridge the digital divide. Also establishing student exchange programs between Indonesia and the Russian Federation can provide an opportunity for students to experience different educational systems, cultures, teaching methodologies. This exposure can broaden their perspectives and enrich their understanding of foundational literacy and numeracy concepts. Overall, by collaborating on ensuring foundational literacy and numeracy in the context of blended learning, Russia and Indonesia will leverage their strengths, share best practices, conduct research, provide teacher training, and develop digital resources to improve the educational outcomes of learners in both the countries. The Hassan-Blackwell Institute, HPI, developed the HPI Schule Cloud, an open-source digital learning platform. It provides a secure and user-friendly environment for teachers and students to collaborate, access learning materials, and participate in online courses. The platform promotes blended learning by enabling a combination of in-person and digital teaching methods. Talking parallel to Germany, the Indonesian government has been actively promoting the development of the digital economy. We have a growing IT sector with expertise in software development, e-commerce, digital marketing, and fintech services. A collaboration between Germany and Indonesia for students for better accessibility of specialized software, digital tools for learning in classrooms, and providing them with work experience and internships in IT companies in both countries before graduation will lead to enhancement of education. We would like a future collaboration between Indonesia and Germany. We look forward to a bilateral meeting between the two countries.
Nowadays, each classroom comes with a video projector and a sound system. There is one computer with internet access and sometimes an interactive whiteboard, which is useful for collective and interactive learning. Other equipment in schools includes language labs, separate rooms with individual computers where students work individually in depth for listening and speaking exercises.
Russell offers to battle lack of funding and other resources, like lack of available technology and specialists, and lack of teacher education.
Our government has taken action to ensure that poverty-stricken people have chances to afford, receive, and benefit from a good education. In our country, compulsory education from 9 years is now available to all children. 100% of primary and middle school students have access to the internet, with 99.8% of primary and middle schools in China having met the basic standards for operation. Listening, an online education platform in China, offers a solution that helps people to create video clips and open classes for anyone who has a smartphone. More than 900 million people could obtain high-quality digital content to support their skills transition. The skills development system can encourage the development of new platforms and flexible training venues outside the school system to meet a variety of learning goals. Every teacher, from early childhood educators to university lecturers, must become a teacher of numeracy. That does not mean that every teacher must hold a maths degree and be a maths teacher, but that numeracy, just like literacy, must be recognized as an inherent part of every subject. This goal will take ongoing work to ensure that education systems in Canada have a cross-curricular approach in numeracy. Provincial governments should create an adult numeracy curriculum and will be disseminated through local health units and other appropriate places such as public libraries and job placement offices. The goal of this is to ensure that adults have opportunities to develop and refresh their numeracy skills. Distinguished Chair, the Russian Federation wishes to present a number of solutions that have already been implemented within the territory of Russia for ensuring foundational literacy and numeracy, especially in the context of blended learning. Prioritize policy and funding. Train teachers in blended learning. Provide technology access and infrastructure. Align curriculum and promote digital literacy. Involve parents and communities. Establish robust assessments. Encourage collaboration. Address equity and inclusion and focus on continuous improvement. Join us in building a powerful and sustainable future through technology, AI, and science. Together, we can create an education system that empowers our future generations. Thank you. The United Kingdom and the United States have maintained close relations in promoting literacy. Through collaboration and shared initiatives, these countries have worked together to develop literacy programs, exchange best practices, and enhance educational resources, emphasizing the importance of literacy skills for personal and societal development. Thank you, USA and UK. The G-20 members acknowledge and appreciate your consistent efforts in this field. The Ministry of Education, Government of India, has already launched the National Initiative for Proficiency in Reading with Understanding and Numeracy, Nipun Bharat Mission, along with a detailed implementation guideline for the states to ensure that every child in the country necessarily attains foundational literacy and numeracy, FLN, by the end of grade 3 by 2026-2027. The FLN mission recommends leveraging Diksha, digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing, which is the national digital platform for school education in India, an initiative of the National Council for Education Research and Training, NCERT,
and the Ministry of Education. With this, I would also like to add that India is open to lending this Diksha software and program to any G20 member country. India as a nation is committed to achieving FLN in a mission mode by 2026-2027. Equipped with the new policy and the right intentions, the vision of every child being a productive and empowered member of society does not seem that far-fetched anymore. The meeting is adjourned. We will resume our discussion in 3 minutes.
Before we break, we would like to welcome from the PMC, Mr. Kapil Raut, Sports Officer, to kindly welcome and address the audience.
Good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon, all of you. Okay, today's chief guest, Mr. and Mrs. Nigavekar, principal man, all parents, teachers. Today, G20, Group of 20 is an international forum consisting of 19 countries and European Union, whose members include some of the largest economies such as the United States, China, Japan, Germany and the United Kingdom, among others. St.Joseph School has a long history of excellence in education with focus on holistic development and character building. The school has consistently produced outstanding academic results with many of its students going on prestigious universities and successful careers. In addition to academic excellence, school has also prioritized leadership development among its students, offering a range of extracurricular activities and initiatives to build leadership skills. We are proud of their hard work and dedication has made the honor achieved. The unique opportunity with leaders, academic and civil society representatives who will shape our future. We can't wait to see what amazing things achieve. सगळ्यात शेवटी असं सांगेल, पुणे महानगरपालिकेच्या वतीनं शास्त्रमंडळ जो प्रोग्राम झाला, पुणे शहरामध्ये 9 शाळांमध्ये ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी चालू आहे आणि हा मान जो शाळेला मिळाला आहे आणि त्या शाळेने अतिशय म्हणजे उत्कृष्ट असं नियोजन केलेलं आहे. मला असं वाटतं 20 मिनिट्सचे बाहेरच आलेले आहे, पण खरं आपल्या शाळेचे विद्यार्थी वाटत नाही. आपण सर्वांनी त्याच्यासाठी टाळ्या वाजवल्या पाहिजे. आणि हे सगळं फोरम चालू आहे. तर पुन्हा एकदा मी प्रिन्सिपल असतील किंवा जे सोबत स्टाफ आहे त्यांनी अतिशय मेहनत घेतली आहे आणि पुणे शहरामध्ये सगळ्यात अधिक लोकांचा हा फोरम असेल याच्यासाठी
Strengthening research collaboration has been identified as a core area of cooperation for India's G20 presidency. India's push to foster a culture of research has been given a boost with the unveiling of the country's National Education Policy, NEP, in 2020. As part of the policy, the government has put the creation of a National Research Foundation, NRF, on the fast track, recognizing the importance of research in driving economic growth and inspiring innovation. With this, now welcome Abdullah Al-Sahar, the Minister of Education and Information Technology of Saudi Arabia, to speak more about the third topic of the day, innovations in the field of technology and research.
Honorable Chair, Saudi Arabia extends its warmest congratulations to India for its exceptional achievements. We admire India's unwavering commitment, innovation, and perseverance that have led to remarkable accomplishments. We wholeheartedly support India and look forward to witnessing their outstanding leadership in future endeavors. Saudi Arabia has launched several development initiatives that involve international collaborations. Notably, the Vision 2030 initiative seeks to diversify the country's economy and reduce its dependence on oil. As part of this vision, Saudi Arabia has set partnerships with various countries and organizations to promote sectors such as tourism, technology, renewable energy, and infrastructure development. The country actively engages in discussions and negotiations with other nations to promote trade, investment, and economic cooperation. As a major global oil producer, Saudi Arabia has been engaged in collaborations with other oil-producing countries. The country has played a significant role in the organization of the petroleum exporting countries, also known as OPEC, and has participated in agreements aimed at stabilizing oil markets and managing production levels. Saudi Arabia has been actively pursuing foreign investments and financial partnerships. The country has established solid debt funds such as the Public Investment Fund, which aims to invest in various sectors globally. Saudi Arabia has also been involved in joint investment projects and partnerships with other countries to support economic growth and diversification efforts. Saudi Arabia's national oil company, Saudi Aramco, plays a pivotal role in the global crude oil production and export. The company collaborates with various international oil companies to explore, produce, and refine crude oil. These collaborations help maintain Saudi Arabia's position as a major player in the global oil market. Saudi Arabia has taken steps to develop its own automotive industry. In 2018, the Kingdom announced plans to build an integrated automobile manufacturing and assembly plant in collaboration with Japanese automaker Toyota. The project aims to produce vehicles and components, including electric and hybrid models, to meet domestic demand and boost exports. In line with growing trends, we have shown interest in the development and adoption of electric vehicles. The country has expressed plans to invest in the EV sector and establish a local industry for EV production. This includes collaborations with international EV manufacturers and battery technology companies to leverage their expertise and advance the adoption of electric vehicles within the kingdom. We as a nation have recognized the importance of renewable energy and fuel alternatives to reduce its carbon footprint and diversify its energy mix. The country has initiated various projects in solar and wind energy, aiming to develop renewable energy technologies and reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. These efforts align with the global shift towards cleaner energy sources and could potentially influence the future of vehicles, including electric and hydrogen-powered vehicles. The country has established research centers and partnerships with international institutions to explore new technologies and enhance oil recovery. We also recognize the importance of research and development in driving economic growth. The country has established research institutions, science parks, and innovation centers to encourage collaboration with international universities, organizations, and industries. The King Abdullah University of Science and Technology is a prime example of our commitment to scientific advancement and global collaboration. Speaking parallel to cultural exchange and tourism, Saudi Arabia has embarked on an ambitious plan to develop its tourism sector, opening up opportunities for international collaborations. The country has recently started
started issuing tourist visas to visitors from various countries, promoting cultural exchanges and attracting international tourists. Saudi Arabia's rich cultural heritage and historical sites provide a platform for collaborations in the field of tourism, archaeology and conservation. Expanding our health and medical research, we as a nation have invested in the healthcare sector, aiming to enhance medical services, research and innovation. We are actively seeking partnerships with renowned medical institutions, universities and healthcare providers worldwide to exchange knowledge, develop advanced medical technologies and improve healthcare outcomes.
I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate Saudi Arabia on their achievements in this field. Our automobile manufacturers have established joint ventures and partnerships with Saudi companies to expand their presence in the Saudi market. We have collaborated with Saudi partners to manufacture vehicles, establish production facilities and promote electric mobility initiatives. We have been a significant market for Saudi oil exports. The two countries have maintained collaborations in the field of fuel supply and refining, ensuring a stable supply of petroleum products to our country. Honorable Chair, I would like to bring to your notice the absence of adequate career counseling in Italy. Counseling assists in decision making by providing information about the chosen career path, other available career options, job prospects, and helps you locate resources for obtaining important career-related information. Italy has a very low average of counseling compared to the other participating countries. A lack of adequate counseling services is resulting in students not having a clear career path, making them graduate without any work experience. By leveraging Russia's career guidance and counseling measures such as exchange of the best practices, collaboration in research, student and professional exchange, we can strengthen our own system and support individuals in making informed career choices and transitions. Through this collaboration, we aim to encourage and facilitate collaborative initiatives that involve academic research centers and business. Furthermore, we aim to establish mechanisms for academic and professional exchanges, facilitating the dissemination of ideas, expertise, and research findings among individuals. Through this collaboration, we believe to capitalize on their synergies, amplify their research capabilities, and drive scientific advancements and technological innovation. This collaboration can yield tangible benefits for both countries, contributing to the economic growth, societal progress, and global competitiveness. We appreciate Russia's valuable efforts in this collaboration. At the 6th ministerial meeting of the China-Arab States Cooperation Forum in June 2014, President G-20 proposed a 1+2+3 cooperation model between China and the Arab States, consisting of energy, infrastructure development, trade and investment, nuclear energy, space satellites, and new energy. The 1+2+3 cooperation model illustrated the collaborative framework between China and Saudi Arabia and a change to the traditional paradigm of China's foreign energy strategy, which was to ensure supply security through imports and direct investment.
China and Saudi Arabia have a significant relationship when it comes to crude oil. Due to China being the world's largest importer of crude oil, the nation heavily relies on us as a key supplier of crude oil to meet its energy demands. Saudi Arabia has been consistently been one of China's top oil suppliers, providing a substantial portion of China's oil imports. Both countries have also explored opportunities for partnership in the energy sector beyond oil trade. Saudi Arabia has shown interest in participating in China's Belt and Road Initiative, which could potentially efforts in maintaining our relationship. One notable initiative is the collaboration between German automaker and American technology companies in the field of electric vehicles or EVs. We have established partnerships with German companies like BMW, Volkswagen to exchange knowledge, share technology, and jointly work on research projects. These collaborations have resulted in the introduction of new electric vehicle models with improved range, performance, and charging infrastructure. German automakers BMW has teamed up with technological companies such as Intel and Mobileye, which are based in Germany, to develop autonomous driving systems. The partnership aims to combine BMW's automotive expertise with the cutting-edge technology of the United States of America.
We look forward to discussing more about this venture in our next bilateral meeting.
The year 2023 will mark the 50th year of the diplomatic relationship between South Korea and India. Since the introduction of President Moon Jae-in's New Southern Policy (NSP) in 2017, there have been considerable developments in the relationship between Seoul and New Delhi. Both governments have established a strong, multifaceted collaboration that covers a wide range of topics, from energy and terrorism to economy and security. The Indo-Pacific strategy has stated India as a special strategic partner, and the recently held 5th Korea-India Foreign Policy and Security Dialogue paint a positive picture. Using this opportunity, I would now like to invite Santiago of Argentina for a discussion about the future of the India-Argentina relationship.
Honorable Chair, thank you for granting this opportunity to present Argentina's plans for a deal with India. I would like to share that we have vast natural resources in energy and agriculture. With this context, we can be an important partner for India with an abundant agricultural production, reserves of strategic minerals, large energy resources, growing innovation, and also for India's energy security, especially in the oil and gas sector. The large reserves of minerals, including strategic minerals like lithium, complement the large appetite for metals and minerals across India, including crucial ones like vehicles.
Thank you, Argentina. We look forward to discussing more about this in our bilateral meeting. Honorable Chair, it is worth noting that French companies have signed large contracts in Saudi Arabia as a part of its plans to increase renewable energy capacity and reduce dependence on fossil fuels, as mentioned in the Saudi Vision 2030. These contracts are testaments to the strong relationship between France and Saudi Arabia. In the energy sector, an $11 billion investment signed in a partnership with Aramco, the Saudi Arabian oil company, for the construction of world-scale petrochemical facility in Saudi Arabia has already begun.
French companies such as Total Energies have established joint ventures and partnerships with Saudi Aramco, the national oil company of Saudi Arabia. These partnerships involve various aspects of the oil industry, including exploration, production, refining, and distribution. I hope for the enduring nature of the mutual relations between France and Saudi Arabia, where all matters of importance will be thoughtfully discussed and addressed in our bilateral meetings. Being the largest oil-producing country in the world, we face significant challenges in addressing carbon emissions. The burning of fossil fuels, primarily oil, for energy production and transportation is the primary source of carbon emissions in our country. Additionally, the high demand for electricity due to rapid industrialization and population growth further contributes to carbon emissions. Here are a few steps taken forward by the two sovereign nations to reduce carbon emissions from fossil fuels.
Italy has advanced expertise in renewable energy technologies, particularly in solar and wind power. The country has been increasing its efforts to reduce reliance on fossil fuel, including crude oil. We have implemented energy efficiency measures and conservation initiatives to reduce energy consumptions and carbon emissions. Furthermore, we can share our experiences, best practices and technologies in the field of energy efficiency with Saudi Arabia. This can involve collaborations in areas such as building energy management systems and sustainable urban planning. Indonesia too has made significant strides in promoting sustainable development and implementing green economy initiatives. We have customer potential in renewable energy, including geothermal, solar and hydroelectric power. We have joint initiatives to explore innovative solutions such as carbon capture, storage technologies, green hydrogen production and sustainable agricultural practices. By pooling resources and practical solutions, we can work together to develop effective and practical solutions for carbon emission reduction. We can contribute our experiences in environmental conservation and renewable energy. Italy and Indonesia together can share information and extra knowledge to collaborate with Saudi Arabia at a trilateral meeting to reduce its carbon emission, so as to pave the way for the nation to transition to a low-carbon economy, and Saudi Arabia can in return provide funds to both countries.
We are immensely grateful to Italy and Indonesia for their invaluable assistance in supporting our efforts to reduce carbon emissions from fossil fuels.
Honorable Chair, to provide a satisfactory solution for the rising problem of carbon emissions, we in Turkey manufacture electric buses equipped with lithium batteries for use in internal transportation operations. These buses are characterized by being silent and environment friendly, in addition to having saved 97,703 liters of fuel, equivalent to 2,183,000 Turkish liras in just 94 days. These buses can be charged in just 10 minutes and can cover a distance of 90 kilometers on a single charge. With this innovation, we are willing to support the member nations to achieve the goal of reducing carbon emission in the world.
Thank you, Turkey. I hope that you will be able to extend this innovation of environment-friendly buses to other G20 member countries in the future.
Honorable Chair, I would like to acknowledge that the crude oil purchases between Saudi Arabia and the United States of America have long been a significant aspect of their bilateral trade relationship. The United States relies on Saudi Arabia as one of its key suppliers of crude oil, importing substantial quantities to meet its energy needs. In turn, Saudi Arabia benefits from the demand for its oil, strengthening its position as a major global oil producer and exporter. The partnership in crude oil purchases between our nation serves as a crucial pillar of our economic ties and energy strategies.
Saudi Arabia warmly congratulates the United States of America on its remarkable achievements and extends heartfelt wishes for bilateral cooperation between our two nations. Additionally, Saudi Arabia and the United States have engaged in collaborations and discussions to ensure stability and balance in the global oil market.
The emphasis placed by the Government of India on development and good governance has created an opportunity to reinvigorate bilateral ties and enhance cooperation with the USA under the motto Chale Saath Saath, Forward Together We Go, adopted during the first two summits of Prime Minister Modi and President Obama.
India Energy Dialogue was launched in May 2005 to promote trade investment in the energy sector. Investments by Indian companies like Reliance, SR, GAIL in the United States natural gas market is ushering in a new era of India-US energy partnership. These terminals were completed to export cargoes by late 2016, early 2017.
We
thank USA for their congruous efforts in supporting India, and we hope that we can discuss more on distinctive topics in our next bilateral meeting. As we shift to a discussion about the automobile sector, I would like to invite Annalena Baerbock of Germany.
We are one of the world's leading automobile manufacturers. In 2020, we produced approximately 3.4 million motor vehicles, including passenger cars, commercial vehicles, and buses. Our automotive industry is characterized by a diverse range of manufacturers, including Volkswagen Group, BMW, and Audi. The automotive sector plays a crucial role in our trade balance, contributing significantly to our export-driven economy. The German automobile industry is transitioning towards electric mobility to meet environmental goals and global market demands. In recent years, the production and sales have been increasing steadily in our country. In 2021, around 395,000 new electric vehicles were registered.
Honorable Chair, I would like to supplement to the views of Germany. The Republic of Korea has adopted an open market and highly developed mixed economy. South Korea's economy is led by sectors such as electronics, telecommunication, automobile production, chemicals, shipbuilding and steel. In April 2023, South Korea and Mexico resulted in a positive trade balance. The top exports of South Korea to Mexico were iron and steel, machinery, mechanical appliances and parts, electrical machinery and electronics, cars, trucks, tractors and parts thereof, and iron and steel articles.
Honorable Chair, talking parallel to South Korea, in 2021, we traded exports worth $6.45 billion with South Korea. In April 2023, the top imports of South Korea from Mexico were mineral fuels, mineral oils and products, ores, slag and ash, mechanical appliances and parts, crude petroleum and cars. Furthermore, during the last 26 years, our exports to South Korea have increased at an annualized rate of 12.4% from $306 million to $6.45 billion. We appreciate further discussion and collaboration in this field in our trilateral meeting, including South Korea and Germany.
Honorable Chair, the collaborations between South Korea, the United States of America, United Kingdom in the field of artificial intelligence have been instrumental in driving advancements, knowledge sharing and technology transfer. By combining our strengths and expertise, we have accelerated AI research, fostered innovation and contributed to the global AI landscape. Through ongoing collaborations, we continue to push the boundaries of AI capabilities, paving the way for a future where AI-driven technologies can positively impact various aspects of society and industry.
When it comes to Europe, Germany is one of India's most significant partners. India and Germany share a strong economic and developmental partnership. One of the biggest examples is of the leading German company, BMW India. On this note, I would like to add that India looks forward to a bilateral meeting between the two countries. Saudi Arabia is India's fourth largest trading partner. We would like to thank Saudi Arabia for their cooperation, and we hope to discuss more about economic and cultural ideas at our next bilateral meeting. As the current G-20 president, India now has the opportunity to collaborate with other G-20 countries on research initiatives. As India takes on the presidency, it has the chance to build on this tradition and establish itself as a leader in research and innovation in 21st century. And with this, we conclude the Mock G20 Summit 2023. It has been an honor. It has been an honor for India to lead the meeting as the chairperson and host. I would like to thank the G20 keynote speakers and panelists for their efforts in making this summit successful. Before I conclude, India leaves you with the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means one earth, one family, one future.
We now request Mr. Nigavekar to kindly come forward and address the audience.
Thank you. Good afternoon and my greetings to respected principal, Sister Antoinette, sisters of the community, the G20 delegates, teachers, helpers, students and all those present here today. It gives me immense pleasure and personal pride to be the guest of honor at this momentous summit. Congratulations to all the participating young girls. What a fantastic and impressive performance each one of you has given. I would like to start by quoting an anecdote from the New Yorker, providing an interesting perspective on the genesis of G20 Forum. A man runs into the castle just as an executioner prepares to behead the king and shouts, "Stop! Wait! The government is no longer the problem. It's the solution." G20 intends to do exactly that, bring governments of the largest economies together to focus on issues besieging this wonderful world of ours. From macroeconomic issues, it has since expanded to cover trade, sustainable development, health, agriculture, energy, environment, climate change and anti-corruption. For us parents and as her father, it is indeed a proud moment that my daughter Sia, representing Brazil, has given me this opportunity to address this august audience. My dear G20 young ladies, let me speak to your hearts of what you have done today and what your representation truly means. Each one of you is not only representing a country or a nation, but each one of you is the hope of those millions of country people going about their work thousands of miles away. You young ladies are the voice of that young girl who has just joined primary education, of that differently abled youth striving to learn new technologies that may help them learn further. You are the voice of that working person who is yearning to pick up a new skill and progress in life. And you are the voice of that research scientist who is thirsty for quality research but can't afford it. I, on behalf of my wife Pallavi and the whole of St.Joseph High School Pashan, would like you to carry this in your hearts that your representation at this prestigious summit does not end here. On the contrary, it begins. Let us all take forward the vision and the principles that we have deliberated upon in our own small way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of motivation. We now call upon Ms. David to kindly address the audience and give the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, dear distinguished guests, sisters, teachers, parents and students. Thanking is a prayer of the heart, and we thank God for His blessings on us today as we draw the curtains over the modern G20 summit. We thank our distinguished guests, Mr. and Mrs. Nigavekar and Mr. Kapil Raut is missing here, their sister Ma, for gracing this occasion with your presence. Heartfelt gratitude to our dear principal, Sister Antoinette, for taking up this challenging task of organizing this educational initiative and giving our students an opportunity to experience new learning. We thank our dear teachers for all the hard work put into making this event a big success. We thank the Pune Municipal Corporation for taking this initiative to organize the G-20 Model Summit. Respected parents and ex-students who are present here, you have motivated our students to perform so well. We thank you for your constant support. A big thank you to Mrs. Deshpande and Mrs. Chaudhary for helping us with the flex for banners and hoardings. Our gratitude to our ever-cheerful support staff. Our heroes for the day, our delegates. A big round of applause for their hard work and to all those who made this day possible, and I have missed thanking you, my apologies and gratitude. Thank you once again and God bless. We request our parents to kindly join us for refreshments after the national anthem.
Thank you, Ms. David. We now request everyone to stand at attention for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ